You have to limit yourself to one concept for the next 90 days. I know 90 days is a long time. I mean, the world could end and, Jesus can come back and things like that. But I don't think those things are going to happen. Take 90 days and do nothing else but devote yourself to that one thing. Because it removes a lot of the what ifs. Hustling ain't for sissies. I was writing hustling is not for sissies, but really, hustling ain't for sissies, and this is why. We're in some really wonderful times and horrible times. It's just so hard, and I'm going to tell you why it's so hard for you. You have too many options. Not enough options, too many options. You have way too many options. That's why it's so challenging. So I'm going to help you out. To help you not be a sissy. To help you get your hustle on. What if I do this? What if I do this? What if... Narrow it down and focus on one thing. Just one. One thing. Nothing else. No chinchilla coats. No doggy booties. Just one thing. One. And this is why. When you have too many options, it is so easy to become paralyzed. You just, I want to do this. I want to do this. I need resources for this. I need resources for this. And then you create this situation where you're just not doing anything. It's just nothing. It's nothing. Nothing's happening. And you want to change the trajectory of your life. Now, I'm going to also jump into some other stuff here. I am no longer a reseller. I haven't been a reseller in many years. I've really made no claim to be a reseller. I have been moving on from the reseller camp. There's some people, and I'm going to say their names. Bonafide Hustler, Steve Rankin, Cody Hawk. I don't know the other guy, but he's Asian. But I guess since he's with them, he's cool. Oh, and the College Picker. These are people who've been around a long time doing stuff. Now, I've been invited to the show. And the thing is, I don't go to the show, and it's not like I hate these guys or... No, that's not the point. How can I keep saying, I'm not doing that anymore, and keep popping up on these shows where they talk about reselling? And I know they're expanding their concept and everything, and I appreciate the invite, and it's really cool, but I am moving on. And I've been moving on for 3 years, so that's why if you have a reseller show, chances of me being there are slim to none. It's not like I hate you or I feel I'm better than you. It's just the message is already diluted and cloudy enough, and I can't say, well, it's like that chick that you break up with but you keep fucking. In her mind, you're still together. Even though you said, we're not in the relationship. Doesn't matter. You still... So that's what's going on. Another thing. There are people, and I can't think of his name, but every time I put up one of these videos, it's like, that's the content I like, I don't want to pay any money. Just keep... All right, to you. I forget your name, but you will probably show up for this video. There are not one, but two terabytes of content on this channel. I would shudder if I had to pay for the hosting. Not 1, but 2 terabytes of content on this channel. I calculated it. If you started watching my first video and you only worked 8 hours a day, it would literally take you several months to watch everything. And that's if that's all you did. 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, watch my video. It would take you months to watch everything. So with that said, I know you haven't watched everything. And this is creating the whole, I'm looking for those magic jelly beans, and I'm looking for those super simple solutions to my complex ass problems. And if you're not giving them to me, I'm going to say you're a fraud. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say Go masturbate at home. Use lotion. It'll ease the chafing. And that's it, because essentially what I've realized, and this is my 6th year on YouTube, is you have to be yourself. You have to be yourself, and that's one of the things. Now, for those of you that didn't know, I grew up a nerd. That is the claim to fame. Nerd fucking power, because nerds rule the world. And I don't really care what you say about, the high school. Yeah, his ass is broke right now. And he's got 99 problems, and a bitch is one. So I'm not worried about all that stuff. But going forward, this is what you can expect from me. Different level of content, more philosophy, more business content, and as you saw in the opening, that was a product from a guy. You can go ahead and go to the playlist, Badass Products by Badass Hustlers, and you'll see Anthony, and he will walk you through a process of starting a company without eBay or Amazon. I know it's scary to leave the plantation. I knows it's scary, Bob. I knows it's scary, Moses. I knows. But if you wants to be free, you got to leave the plantation. It's a big world out there, and it's scary. But you got to leave. I know you scared, Moses. I know you scared. But you got to get your ass off the plantation. Because Cameron's Law. All third-party platforms at some point behave the same because they must. Their vested interest is in the platform, and it's not in you. They're like, oh yeah, we like you, you make it. No, you're a cog in the machinery. And if you break down and go boom, another clog will be inserted. So that's the deal. And with the Badass Products by Badass Hustlers, I am doing that to show people, and I'm not looking for heavy hitters. There will be a few. I've got something lined up with the creator of Gumroad. We're working out the schedule. The creator and the founder, Seville. There'll be people like that, but what I'm looking for is regular entrepreneurs. I'm looking for regular entrepreneurs, people who's like, hey, that's a cool product. I'll shoot them an email if they're on. If they're down, I'll have them on. If not, they won't be. But I want you to understand that you have incredible power. You have an amazing opportunity right now. If you can free yourself from the plantation, Moses, if you can free your mind, you can free your ass, Moses. Because I am sick and tired of this comment. Okay, Glendon. Yeah, all right. I hear you. But, if I can't do eBay, I can't do Amazon, where do I go? Fucking internet. Right here at your fingertips, on your phone, on your tablet. There's so much information. There's so much opportunities. And if you're asking me that dumb fucking question, I am going to start answering you like you sound, like a 2-year-old. And I'm going to start playing nursery rhymes and go, well, little Moses, this is how you count to 1 and 2 and 3. And no, I'm not going to go get Count Dracula. I'm going to get some rocks for your ass because you're that fucking stupid. What do you mean? And well, the other sites don't have the traffic. When eBay started, they didn't have eBay was laughed at. Amazon was laughed at. Walmart was laughed at. Waffle House laughed at. Microsoft laughed at. Apple laughed. Oh, that's so different. It'll never work. Those boys, I think they smoking that wacky weed. So, free your mind, because I'm sick of the question. And I make these videos when I get that question, where do I go? Moses, I told you. If you head to the south part of the plantation, there's a hole in the fence. And it's like, Moses, you don't fucking listen. I'm like, and it hit me. It hit me because, I was trying to understand. I get the whole thing. You go out there to the south side of the plantation, you go through the hole, and it's scary out there because there is no structure. There is no master. There ain't no Miss Ann. You ain't getting your dick sucked by the girl behind, the house girl who like you because you all dark and shit. No, none of that's happening, Moses. You're out there and you are your own fucking man. And I know it scares you, Moses. I know it scares you. But you have to understand, If you want a voice, you have to have economic empowerment. You have to have the ability to learn how to make money. Do you have to be rich? No. If you can replace what you make on your job, you would feel significantly better emotionally, self-esteem wise. You would just be like, oh shit, I can be free as a man. But part of the problem, as I see it, is people have become comfortable. And comfort is the death of success. As long as you're comfortable, because, like I said, I stay in eBay groups, Amazon groups. I just sit back and chew my popcorn and watch the bitching every day. Well, they're doing this. Oh, this doesn't go. This thing in the warehouse. You have just as many problems if you had your own business, but you do not have the full line share. And I know Amazon has the traffic, and I know eBay has the traffic. But what the fuck are you going to do about it? Are you going to continue to sit there and go, oh no, man? Are you going to beat on your chest, grab your balls, and be the fucking man you can be, Moses? I have seen you with your back erect. I have seen you show pride at times. Then sometimes when Master eBay and Master Amazon come around, it's like you used to be 6 feet tall. Now you are like 4'2" and you crawling and shit. What is up with that? Because Steve Jobs, founder of Apple, or one of the co-creators of Apple, Jeff Bezos, at some point they all started. For many years, everyone's going like, Bezos, he's like made $5 billion in a day. Oh yeah, just clap. I remember people laughing at this man like, Amazon's not going to make a profit. Amazon's not going to. For years, he caught a lot of bullshit. For years. Now everybody's like, hey Jeff, can I be on your plantation? I works hard. I do. I work so hard for you, master. I work so hard for you. Please. And then Jeff lets you on the plantation, right? And then all of a sudden you get kicked off and you go ape shit. All of a sudden your eyes are red, your hair is like gold and on fire and shit, and you like wow, you're like a dog with rabies and shit. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, if you have to be on eBay, you have to be on Amazon. Diversification. Build your own website. Now, I'm going to point you back to Anthony's badass products with badass hustlers episode, because it is chock full, as one of the comments, stunningly informative. And if you listen to it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times, you will get so much information. And the thing is, one of the reasons for badass products by badass hustlers is I want you to see people who look just like you. They don't drive a Ferrari. They're not living in the mansion. They don't have stock options out the ass, Just people like you. Like you. You can do this. And that's why hustling ain't for sissies, Moses. I got a question. Are you a man? Or are you a sissy? And for those of you who are about to come in with the political correctness, fuck you. When I say sissy, I'm talking about anybody that's a little scared little bitch. If your dog cowers from the bigger dogs versus standing on his hind legs, even though he's missing one paw, and being brave with that one paw, he's a scared little bitch. Anybody that is walking in fear is a scared little bitch. Anyone that's walking in fear is a fucking sissy. Yeah, I said it. Don't care. Not taking it back. Kiss my ass. Because this is something else that's coming. I'm going back to the vintage. This is how these videos, if you ever not watched the first 2 years of this channel, that is how that shit came down. And a lot of people liked it, and a lot of people said, oh, no, they're just going to kill him. And he going to get whipped. He going to get whipped. Oh, Lord, I'm scared for him. I'm scared for him because they're going to whip him. He don't mean no harm, but they're going to whip him. I don't like to see him whip the men's. I don't. I mean, it's just, I'm making jokes and shit, but that's what's going on with many of you. That you are walking in fear, you're walking in scared little bitchness, and you are just a fucking sissy. That's all it is to it. Now, at once upon a time in my life, I was a scared little bitch, and I was a sissy also. Yep. And I don't care what anyone says. This whole thing about the meek will inherit the earth, bullshit. All I see are wolves, grizzly bears, cougars, and tigers running shit. I don't see penguins running shit. I don't see elk running shit. I don't see lambs running shit. I was watching this show here on YouTube, and it was about these bears in Yellowstone Park. I'm a nerd, okay? I like that shit. It's great. And this bear who was supposed to be hibernating, because apparently when they kill these things, they bury them and come back and they like nibble them, just like a little nibbling. They'll do a little nibbling and go somewhere and come back. Well, this bear who was supposed to be hibernating, a grizzly, he was just like, said, fuck it, I ain't hibernating. I'm going to be up this winter. And he found their kill, right? And dude laying on his back and just rolling around because his belly's full. And he's like, this is better than that hibernation stuff. Waking up starving, lost, losing like 100 pounds, rail thin. So the grizzly bear and the lion and all, they run shit. They run shit. So as you sit there and you listen to this video and you throw stuff at your phone or you throw your fucking phone on the ground and you get all mad at me because I called you a fucking sissy, Moses. You're a fucking sissy. You're a little bitch ass sissy. And I want you to be mad. I want you to be mad because that's better than being just calm and content and scared. I want you to be mad. I want you to experience some emotion, Moses. I want you to wake the fuck up because yeah, there's always going to be people who are going to make money on Amazon and eBay, but the thing is, what I know is you often don't know the rest of the story. A guy I knew years ago, he was doing really well on eBay. Come to find out, his father was a manufacturer's rep. This is a person who works at home and reps a company. Was selling the product that he was selling. So he had the hookup of all hookups. He was getting it wholesale on wholesale. And it got to the point that the dad quit to join the business and just start selling all the office furniture on eBay. You can't beat that kind of competitive advantage. You got to do something different, something better, something bolder. But hustling's not for sissies. It's just not. I mean, it really isn't. That was ugly. And just to think about what you're going to do. I used to think that some people could be trained to be entrepreneurs. I truly thought that. And I'm in a point where I'm revisiting that, and I really don't know now. I really don't know because I have people who come into the tribe and there's some who come in and go, damn, this water's good. Oh shit. Did my muscles grow? Wow, I feel super like, all right, I'm about to go out and wreck some shit. I'll see y'all later. Then I get other people that drink the water. This shit's hard. It's cold. It's got mud in it. It's, no, I don't like this. You got anything else? Like Kool-Aid? So I'm really changing a lot of stuff up, and I know some of you are like, I just want you to be the storage auction guy. I like him. I want the Craigslist stories. I want the storage auction stories. I want that stuff. And at some point you'll get that because I figured out a way to do it and not kind of change up my message because there's a lot more stories. And I just took a pause because people were borrowing my shit and I haven't watched anything, but I figure at this point they should be exhausted and played every topic or whatever, and I don't come up with my stuff. So that's coming back. That's going to be another project, and I'm, like I said, making big changes, and I'll announce that as they come. But the most important thing of this video, Moses, is, all right, maybe it's there for you, but that the fucking south corner of the plantation, take your ass over there, climb through that hole, and free yourself. Because you'll be cold, and no, the pretty little fresh-skinned girl in the house that's sweet on you, no, she's not coming with you. She likes it. A lot of them like it on the plantation. They like eating shit, getting fucked in the ass, slapped around, made to walk around and perform like little trained animals. They like that shit. And God bless them. That's your thing. You like that. You want to be there. Fine. Fine. Cool. Be there. Be the best little abused little bitch that you can be. It's your life. YOLO. So as you go out there, and I'm speaking to you, and I am remembering my journey to the South through the hole. And see, you have a chance that you can like stand up straight, Moses, and like walk to that hole and just emerge. See, I was like, pooh, ejected out. I mean, I just got fucking spit out, and I hit the concrete, and it was just like splat, right? And I hurt stuff, and shit was snapped up and broke teeth, and it was horrible. So you have the chance to do it willingly, because at some point you will be ejected from the plantation when you're all dried out, used up, worn out, knees and shit cracking. The girl don't like you anymore because she look at you and go, he old. I'm just letting you know your future if you stay. And as I go forward with this channel, it's going to be radically different. You're going to see a lot of different stuff, a lot of crazy stuff that some of you will not like, and that's cool. Because some of you I don't like. Yeah, I said it. Some of you I don't like. I don't like the bitchiness. I don't like the whininess. I don't like being, people who are fucking cowards. I don't like you. I don't like you because you are not generating positive energy. You're not generating the stuff that when you walk in the room, people go, "Ooh, look at Moses. I don't know what it is, but he got that je ne sais quoi. I don't know, but I like it on him." First, it's like you walk in the room, nobody notices your ass because you just blend into the fucking wall because you have no charisma, no pizzazz, no passion, nothing. You are just a human husk walking around, sucking up oxygen and wondering when the next Happy Meal's coming. Do you really want to live that way? Do you? So that's it for this crazy thing. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of different stuff. You'll see it, and I'll get the comments. And for the folks who